Good day, everybody. It is a beautiful day here on God's Hill. Welcome to today's Spirit Lift. I want to talk to you about your gut today. We say in spiritual direction that you have three intelligence centers, that you favor either a thinking point of view, the head point of view, a feeling point of view, which is your heart, or your gut point of view, which is your felt sense. And one of the things that's interesting about your gut sense, and all three of these are connected, by the way. It wasn't until I was mid-40s that I actually learned that I had a gut sense. I had learned to distrust my gut, all my thinking, and most of our thinking, I think, in the West, most of our thinking in America right now is done in the head, and is not done either in the feelings or in the felt sense. But your gut can learn. I don't know if you know that, but the way I learned how to drive a stick shift, it's called implicit learning. And what that means is that you don't exactly know the moment you learned it. I mean, you know kind of the moment you learn 2 + 2 = 4. That kind of sticks. Once you figure that out, that's the moment. But implicit learning is learning to drive a stick shift, which you have to get sort of the feel of the clutch and that sort of thing, or how to deal with different situations throughout your life. So why is this important? It's important because your gut can learn. And what that means is that very often we have undersold our ability to learn something from experience. And it happens automatically in our brains. Maybe that's why we forget about it. If you're a wise leader and you see something that has happened before, you know how to maybe deal with that situation that comes up to you. So, for example, this isn't exactly a wisdom thing, but this happens to people. I know it does. If you've ever been food poisoned, you probably don't go back to that food very often. You're very wary about that kind of food. You say, "Oh no, I'm never going to eat that again." Not because there's an intellectual thing going on there, but there's actually a physical thing going on with your gut where you're like, "Nah, I don't want to touch it." I remember the last time I ate that wasn't a fun time. So that can very, very often happen. The reason this is important, especially this busy time of Easter, I want you to take a moment and sit back for a minute. And the reason this is important is because your gut can tell you things, but not if you're constantly moving around from task to task to task to task. Busyness does not help you look back on the experience of your life. What causes you to come back and look at the experience of your life, to look at how your gut has dealt with things, is to take a moment and reflect on it. I'll give you a quick example. One of my favorite Easter traditions, this year we're going to do it here on Hills Church. We're going to go outside right past my office here, and we're going to have a sunrise service. When I take a moment and think about why do I like that service, I like that service because of the feeling that I get from when I was a little boy and we met on the shores of Lake Ontario for the sunrise service in Rochester, New York. It was a beautiful way to celebrate the resurrection of Jesus. And what I'm telling you here is that if you can take a moment and think about why you like something or dislike something, if you can take a moment and pause, you can unlock a great many problem-solving sorts of things. That's why ideas come to us when we're not thinking of them. You ever deal with a problem and you deal with it, chew on it, and then you take a walk and all of a sudden the idea is there? Happens to artists all the time, happens to scientists all the time. Well, guess what? Happens in your gut all the time. But you have to take a moment to back up and see what you're feeling. Again, I didn't believe that I had this till I was almost 50 years old. I found out, oh my goodness, my gut is telling me something, and there's something going on in me and stirring in me. What does this mean? And if you take a moment to investigate it, I believe you'll find out where the wisdom in your body lies. All right. Blessings to you. I hope this was helpful. I hope you'll come back and visit with me soon. And I'll see you on Easter Sunday, if not before. And blessings to you all. Love you all and miss you all. We'll see you soon. Bye.